Welcome to this explainer. Today we're jumping straight into the data to uncover the real-world value of a Level 7 European Qualification Framework degree. Specifically, we're looking at the Master in Management, or MIM, over at FAYUP UP. We're pulling our insights today from a really fascinating in-depth study authored by Camila Lucas and supervised by Professor Luisa Pinto. So, if you've ever found yourself wondering what actually happens to graduates after they walk across that stage to get their diploma, well, you're in exactly the right place. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off with a massive, undeniable macro statistic right out of the gate. Just look at that number, 99.2%. According to the survey data, an incredible 99.2% of these Master in Management graduates report being successfully employed. I mean, in a world where higher education is constantly being scrutinized for its true return on investment, a near-perfect employment rate is, well, it's an absolute showstopper. It immediately tells us the market highly values the specific skill set cultivated in this program.
But get this, it actually gets better. It's one thing to eventually find a job, right? But it's another entirely to be snapped up by the market immediately. The data shows the average time it takes for these Master in Management grads to enter the labor market is just one single month. Just 1 month. That basically means the vast majority of these professionals are walking right out of their thesis defenses and stepping directly into their new careers. That whole anxiety of the prolonged, stressful post-grad job hunt, it just doesn't really seem to apply here.
And as we can see here, this brilliantly illustrates the actual quality of that rapid employment. Not only are 99% currently working, but a staggering 87% have secured stable, permanent, open-ended contracts. So they aren't just bouncing from one precarious gig to another. They are landing foundational, secure roles that let them actually build a long-term career literally from day one.
Now, before we uncover the secret sauce behind these outcomes, the real how and the why, it's absolutely crucial to understand the foundation of this research. These insights, they don't just come from a small handful of hand-picked, best-case success stories. No, they come directly from 123 valid, comprehensive survey responses from actual Master in Management alumni. And to give that number even more weight, those 123 responses represent 32.5% of all graduates since the program kicked off back in the 2012-2013 academic year, all the way up to 2024. That is roughly a third of everyone who has ever completed the program. In the world of alumni surveys, capturing a third of your entire historical cohort, well, that makes this a highly robust, reliable, and representative data set. Bottom line, we can really trust the trends we're seeing here.
So, where are these graduates actually landing? The data shows a really heavy concentration stepping into large, dynamic organizations, primarily within 3 powerhouse sectors: technology, finance, and retail. On top of that, the numbers indicate the majority are working in large enterprises with over 1,000 employees. This basically tells us the Master in Management is acting as a direct pipeline into highly competitive, structurally robust corporate environments, the exact kind of places that offer serious room for upward mobility.
Predictors of success. Let's look at what actually drives these top-tier career outcomes.
All right, it's time to bust some deeply ingrained academic myths. Surprisingly, factors like your final GPA, your ethnicity, and your parents' educational background, they have absolutely no significant statistical influence on objective career success. Things like your salary or your promotion rate? None. Instead, real-world accumulated human capital is what actually drives success. We're talking factors like your accumulated professional experience, your age, your marital status, which the study links to personal stability, and your international mobility. The market is clearly rewarding life experience and adaptability way more than a perfect grade point average.
Let's put a concrete number on the value of that experience, because this is wild. The study found that graduates who actively engaged in extracurricular activities during the Master in Management, things like student associations, sports, volunteering, they saw an average annual salary bump of 10,000 euros compared to those who didn't. 10,000 euros! This is a massive takeaway. Your extracurriculars are not just resume padding, folks. They are actively developing the soft skills and the networks that employers are literally willing to pay a premium for. And as you can see, that financial advantage actually compounds when we cross borders. A significant chunk of students took advantage of international mobility options. We're talking Erasmus exchanges, double degrees, the Q10 network. For those who capitalized on these international experiences, the financial reward was even greater, a salary advantage of 15,000 euros. That willingness to step out of your comfort zone and navigate a totally foreign environment, it translates directly into hard economic value.
But, moving beyond just the raw numbers really humanizes the data and reveals some incredible insights. Take a look at this direct quote from a recent graduate discussing their final dissertation project. They said, "In my case, without it, I wouldn't have my current job. One of the many advantages of MIM is its connection with companies," and they go on to mention the contacts and reputation. The program itself acts as a literal bridge by facilitating dissertations right inside corporate settings and leveraging the strong reputation of the Master in Management. The degree is actively opening doors that might otherwise stay firmly shut.
And of course, it's not just about networking. It's about your cognitive development. Another graduate emphasized this perfectly, noting, "It enhanced my global mindset and management skills, which have been essential in my career. The diverse learning environment and strong academic foundation made it a valuable experience." I love that phrase, global mindset. It proves that the diverse, multicultural environment fostered inside the program is just as vital as whatever's in the textbooks. You're learning how to think globally, which is exactly what those big tech and finance companies are actively hunting for. So the crucial point we arrive at regarding subjective success, meaning how genuinely happy and satisfied these professionals actually are with their careers, is this. High career satisfaction isn't tied to your family background or your inherent socio-demographic traits. The data proves it is deeply rooted in the personal and academic development you actively choose to pursue during the Master in Management. Whether you engage in extracurriculars, take on paid work, or study abroad, you are the architect of your own career satisfaction. We're going to end this explainer with a massive, massive thank you to the 123 alumni who took the time to share their journeys and make this valuable research possible. The data is clear. The Master in Management at FAYUP UP provides an incredible launchpad, offering near universal employability, super rapid market entry, and the real-world tools to build a highly satisfying, lucrative career. But, as the research also clearly shows, the biggest rewards go to those who actively seize the extracurricular and international opportunities right in front of them. Which really just leaves you to wonder, if you were handed this incredible platform, how would you leverage the Master in Management to build your own success story?